Hello, and welcome to another episode of Brettcast's Gundam School. Since I started off by doing a Gundam-style mobile suit, I thought it was fair that the second video I do a Zeon mobile suit. And that is the classic Zeon suit, and one of my favorite. And that suit is the MS-07B-3 Gouf Custom. And so here is everything that you need to know about the MS-07B-3 Gouf Custom. The MS-07B-3 Gouf Custom is an upgraded variant of the MS-07B Gouf that was introduced shortly after the MS-09B Dom. It first appeared in the anime Mobile Suit Gundam, the 8th MS Team. During the deployment of the Gouf, its limited combat versatility became evident when its design concept of emphasis on hand-on-hand combat. Numerous disadvantages surfaced during operation on the battlefield, such as lack of flexibility due to the Gouf's fixed armament. The Gouf would be completely redesigned as the MS-07B-3, which was an improvement over the original. The Gouf Custom was designed with the improved close-quarters shooting and detachable weapons. It was designed primarily for ace pilots preferring a lighter mobile suit that could leap and jump, as opposed to a heavy yet effective MS-09B Dom. The Gouf Custom featured multiple changes to the MS-07B, including the elimination of the awkward 5-finger 75mm machine guns, replacing it with normal manipulator, and a wrist-mounted 3-barrel 35mm machine gun. The coil-like heat rod is replaced with a magnetic grapple wire that connects to disable the enemy with an electronic charge rather than damaging them. The grappler wire could also be used as a repelling line that could slow or even halt the descent of a falling Gouf in the right conditions. The shield of the Gouf was modified so that it was not only stored the Gouf's heat sword, but also capable of carrying the 75mm Gatling gun, greatly enhancing the mobile suit's firepower. Armaments. Heat wire. The original Gouf's thick tentacle heat rod, somewhat limited in length, was replaced with a magnetic grappler mounted on a thin cable, allowing the right forearm to store a much greater length of heat wire and giving the weapon a much greater reach. The heat wire can release an electric charge to disable the enemy mobile suit, and in the hands of highly skilled pilots can be used for hanging onto buildings or enemy units to buy time for Gouf Custom to launch surprise attacks. The weapon is also known as Heat Rod Anchor Type. The 3-barrel 35mm machine gun. The original Gouf's 5-fingered machine gun left hand was replaced by a normal manipulator hand, and instead of a removable 3-barrel 35mm machine gun could be mounted on the left forearm. It fires physical rounds at a rapid rate and is magazine fed with better ammunition capacity. The gun has a special mount in the rear hold of the Gatling Shield. Gatling Shield. The Gatling Shield is a combination of the Gatling gun with a modified MS-07B Gouf shield, and grants both offensive and defensive power in one single weapon. The shield also stores the Gouf Custom's heat sword. It can be mounted directly on the left forearm or on top of the 3-barrel 35mm machine gun. 75mm Gatling gun. The 75mm Gatling gun featured a cyclic 6-barrel design which facilitated cooling and synchronized the firing reloading sequence. This configuration allowed higher rates of fire to be achieved without the barrel overheating. The Gatling gun's concentrated shots and high penetration power could easily destroy Federation mobile suits, such as the RX-75 gun tank max production type. The 75mm Gatling gun was drum and belt fed, with the entire set being welded onto a specially designed frame to be mounted onto the Gouf Custom shield. It was fired via a handheld trigger, which was controlled via a normal mobile suit manipulator. The Gatling gun can be ejected from the Gatling shield if its ammunition was depleted, or whenever its weight proved to be a hindrance when its pilot needed speed and maneuverability. Heat Sword Type D3. Like the original Gouf, the Gouf Custom's primary melee weapon is a heat sword, a sword-like weapon with a blade that is heated to high temperatures in order to increase its cutting capacity. Compared to the Zaku's Heat Tomahawk, the heat sword has a longer reach, allowing for a greater range of attack. While the original Gouf uses a Type BIV model heat sword, the Gouf Custom uses a Type D3 model instead, and it is stored under the Gatling Shield, with a single handle sticking out from the top. 90mm Assault Rifle. The Gouf Custom unit, piloted by Lou Rower, is equipped with a 90mm assault rifle, a new weapon which was likely developed under the United Maintenance Plan. It can be used by various Xeon mobile suit models in various environments. MMP-80 90mm machine gun. The upgraded version of the MMP-78 120mm machine gun. It used 90mm bullets instead of 120mm type, allowing for greater speed of firing and higher rate of penetration. The machine gun is magazine fed with 32 rounds per mag. The MMP-80 was also integrated with a grenade launcher under its barrel for more firepower. Grenade launcher. The MMP-80 is fitted with an underslung grenade launcher. The grenade wasn't very effective against large ships, but it was an ideal mid-range anti-mobile suit weapon. 3-tube missile launcher. The Gouf Custom unit, piloted by Manning, is equipped with a 3-tube missile launcher, which can be attached to the left forearm for ranged attacks. This weapon is similar to the model used by the MS-06B Zaku Desert Type and MS-14C Gelgu cannon. Heat Knuckle. The customized Gouf Custom, piloted by Captain Naran Solongo Boldbuyer, I butchered that, is equipped with a pivoted heat knuckle on its right forearm. The heat knuckle is a compact version of Knuckle Shield used by Zaku 2 and other Xeon mobile suits. It has 3 spikes placed on the huge knuckle plate that rests in front of the manipulator. These spikes make the heat knuckle an effective bashing weapon. The Heat Mace. Naran Solongo Boldbuyer's Gouf Custom is armed with a Heat Mace, a blunt weapon used for melee combat. It is a type of club with a heavy head to deliver powerful blows. Flare Launcher. The Gouf Custom unit, piloted by Norris Packard, features a flare launcher which was installed at the back of the mobile suit. The flare fired from the launcher is for signaling friendly forces nearby. History. The MS-07B Gouf was intended as a countermeasure to newer Federation mobile suits, and to replace the MS-06J Zaku 2 ground type. While never replacing the J-type Zaku 2, it managed to see limited number of units produced. Zeonic eventually canceled production of the MS-07B when Zimid's MS-09B Dom was introduced. Despite this, further development of the Gouf continued, producing several experimental units, including flight-capable prototypes. The components of one of these machines, the MS-07H8 Gouf flight type, was used to develop and create the MS-07B-3 Gouf Custom. While sharing essentially the similar appearance as the MS-07B Gouf, the Gouf Custom had better weapons, better mobility, was lighter overall, and thus faster. Unlike the Zaku, which fights well in forests, and the Dom, which fights well on flat plains, the Gouf and Gouf Custom fight best in urban settings. Norris Packard's Gouf Custom easily destroyed 3 RX-75 gun tank mass production types, and damages 2 RX-79G Gundam ground types before being killed in battle by Shiro Amada in his RX-79G EZ-8 Gundam EZ-8. Another 2 Gouf Customs were assigned to Zeon's Midnight Fenrir Corps at the assault on Jaburo on November 30th UC 0079, and later at the defense of California base. In the plot to assassinate Giran, a white Gouf Custom used by the White Rose of the Capital Defense Battalion was modified to be piloted by a single-armed Lieutenant Lance Gerfield. He single-handedly used his unit to defeat a pair of customized assault Rick-Doms and squared off evenly against the MS-17 Gabaldier. He is eventually killed at the conclusion of the duel, with both units effectively destroyed in the process, purposefully missing the cockpit of his opponent as to entrust the future of a younger generation. Known pilots: Norris Packard, Lou Rower, Manning, Lance Garfield, and Naransalago Boldbeyer. OVA appearances: Mobile Suit Gundam, the 8th MS Team, Episode 10, and Mobile Suit Gundam, MS Igloo 2, The Gravity Front. Manga appearances: Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeon Boys, The War of Independence. Mobile Suit Gundam, The Plot to Assassinate Giran. Advance of Zeta, The Flag of Titans. And Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, The Noble Shroud. Video game appearances: Mobile Suit Gundam, Journey to Jaburo. Mobile Suit Gundam, Lost War Chronicles. Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeonic Front. Mobile Suit Gundam, Crossfire. Mobile Suit Gundam, Spirits of Zeon, Dual Stars of Carnage. Mobile Suit Gundam, Bonds of the Battlefield. Mobile Ops, The 1 Year War. Mobile Suit Gundam, Battlefield Record of UC 0081. And Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme Versus. Model Kits: SD, Gouf Custom. FW, Gundam Converge, Gouf Custom. High Grade, 1/144 scale, Gouf Custom. And Master Grade, 1/100 scale, Gouf Custom. There it is, everything you need to know about the MS-07B-3 Gouf Custom. And that's all I have to say, so thanks for listening, and goodbye.